Beloved soul, what if someone has seen you, not just your face, but the eternal light within you? What if that encounter shattered their reality and awakened a holy obsession that heaven itself ordained? This is not about a crush. This is about a spiritual awakening. Someone has witnessed the divine mark on your spirit, and they are forever changed. Welcome to Angel Messages for You, where we reveal the moments of celestial recognition that alter destinies. If you have ever felt a gaze that seemed to see into your soul, or a connection that defied all logic, this message is your confirmation. Subscribe now, because the one who has seen your light is being divinely compelled to step into your world. When this truth resonates as the answer to a longing you couldn't name, comment below and declare, "This is divine confirmation." Your agreement unleashes the next phase of this holy alignment. For those moved to support this channel of spiritual revelation, your super thanks helps us illuminate the path for other souls being divinely discovered. Now receive this truth. What you are about to hear is the detailed account of the holy obsession you have ignited and the undeniable proof that you are seen, known, and chosen on a celestial level. He saw it. And it shook him. She saw it. And she couldn't breathe. They saw something in you. That shattered their logic and awakened their spirit. They've seen many faces. They've walked by many souls. But yours carried a light, an unexplainable light, a holy calm, a divine depth. It wasn't your words. It wasn't your clothes. It wasn't your timing. It was your spirit. They didn't know what to call it, but heaven whispered it clearly. This one is marked. This one is chosen. This one is for you. And now they can't sleep. They can't think straight. They can't carry on like before. Because you carry something that pierced their soul. It's not attraction. It's not lust. It's not fantasy. It's revelation. It's spiritual. It's so deep they looked once and saw your strength. They looked again and saw your wounds. They looked again and saw your heart, a rare heart, a sacred heart. A patient, loyal, radiant heart. Heaven confirmed it. This is not just admiration. This is alignment. This is holy tension. This is divine obsession. They didn't mean to stare, but their soul paused. They didn't mean to fall, but they slipped into awe because what they saw in you was everything they never knew they needed. Everything they thought didn't exist. Everything they prayed for, in secret. And now they're restless. They're pacing. They're replaying moments. They're rereading messages. They're questioning silence. They're overwhelmed with desire, not just physical, but spiritual. They desire your presence, your energy, your truth, your fire, your stillness. It's driving them crazy because they thought they were in control. But now God is in control. They thought they had time, but now eternity is pulling at their chest. They saw your kindness. They saw your grace. They saw how you love, how you serve, how you protect, how you believe, and they thought, where have you been all my life? How did I not see it before? What is this feeling? This is divine recognition. This is the echo of their rib. This is spirit remembering spirit. This is love remembering love. The angels say, they've seen your soul, and now they can't look away. They can't unfeel it. They can't deny it, even if they try to walk away, even if they try to play it cool. Even if they try to forget, they'll keep circling back because heaven already stamped it. This love is marked. This connection is sealed. This moment is not random. It's the unfolding of prophecy, of answered prayer, of divine collision. And now they're losing peace because you carry what they crave. You reflect what they're missing. You embody what they wrote in their journal years ago, in pain, in tears, in whispers. You are the answer, but your silence scares them. Your quietness makes them tremble, because they're wondering, do you feel this too? Did you see what I saw? The answer? Yes, you felt it. You knew it, but you were waiting for confirmation. This is it. Comment below. This is divine confirmation. If your heart knows this word is for you, tap like to agree with heaven's revelation. Subscribe to Angel Messages for you so you never miss what heaven is whispering. And if this word touches you deeply, send a super thanks as your seed into this prophetic move. Now breathe, because what's coming next will make everything make sense. They didn't plan for this. They weren't even looking. But the moment their eyes caught your soul, everything shifted. They're trying to stay calm. They're trying to stay composed. But they can't, because this is not ordinary. You walked in, and something in them stood still. Time slowed down. Their breath shortened. Their heart pounded, and their soul whispered, "It's you." They didn't even know they were waiting until they saw you. They didn't even know they were searching until they felt you. You carry oil. You carry grace. You carry wisdom. You carry the promise, that thing they couldn't explain, that ache in their chest, that space in their life. It wasn't loneliness. It was prophecy waiting for your presence, your spirit, your warmth. Now that they've seen it, now that they've tasted your atmosphere, they can't go back. It's messing with their mind. It's wrecking their plans. It's challenging their fears, because they weren't ready for this kind of love. But heaven says, it's time. They're scared, but they're drawn. They're hesitant, but they're convicted. They're quiet, but they're screaming inside. Their heart is shouting your name. Their soul is clinging to the image of you. Replay after replay, dream after dream, you haunt them in the most holy way. You visit their thoughts like prayer. You appear in moments of silence. In the stillness of the night, they try to distract themselves. They scroll, they work, they laugh, they sleep, but nothing erases you. You're etched, branded, imprinted, divinely sealed, because the angels showed them. The angels removed the veil. The angels whispered, "This is sacred. This is sent. This is serious." And now they're wondering, how do I approach them? What if I ruin this? What if they don't feel it too? But heaven says, be still. This connection was not made by man. It will not be broken by fear. This bond is spiritual, not emotional, not physical. It is spiritual. That's why it's hard to explain. That's why it hits so deep. That's why it's driving them crazy. You are everything they prayed for, but in a different package, a purer form, a quieter power, a deeper softness. They weren't ready, but now they're being prepared, because heaven doesn't just give you what you want. Heaven gives you what you're assigned to, and they've been assigned to you, to protect you, to cover you, to pour into you, to love you with reverence. They are being awakened to their role, to their purpose, to your value. And now, they're shifting, they're aligning, they're preparing, because they can't get you out of their mind. And not because of fantasy, but because of clarity, revelation, divine alignment. You are their next chapter, their answered intercession, their silent dream. So now they're getting serious. They're pulling away from distractions. They're cutting off noise. They're reevaluating everything, because what they saw in you, they've never seen anywhere else. Not in 100 faces. Not in 1,000 conversations. You are rare. You are real. You are royalty, and heaven will not let them forget it. Comment below. Heaven is confirming it to me. Tap like if you know this word is yours. Subscribe now to Angel Messages for you. Your destiny needs this clarity. And give a super thanks to bless the flow of this divine truth, because this is not the end. This is the awakening, the beginning, the unraveling of love written in heaven. They tried to sleep it off, but dreams revealed more. They tried to shake the thought, but the spirit brought it back stronger. They can't explain it to their friends. They can't put it into words, because what they saw in you, it wasn't physical, it was eternal. It was holy. It was heaven-sent, the kind of sight that only comes from above, the kind of knowing that settles deep in the bones. The kind of realization that makes you pause and say, "Oh God, it's them, you carry peace." But it's not soft peace, it's powerful peace. The peace that challenges their chaos, the peace that shakes their insecurities, the peace that calls them higher. That's why they're uneasy. Because their spirit recognizes your value. Their mind is catching up, they're used to loud love. But your quiet strength. They're used to shallow connection, but your ocean's deep. They're used to performing, but with you, they feel safe enough to rest. And now they're asking, how did I not see this before? Why now? What is God trying to tell me? Because this is more than butterflies. This is beyond chemistry. This is divine revelation. God is doing something wild in their heart. They feel it, and it scares them, but they don't want it to stop. They're not just attracted to you. They're drawn to you, magnetically, spiritually, relentlessly. They didn't know one gaze would change everything. One look, one word, one moment in your presence, but now they're hungry for more. Hungry for your voice, your essence, your energy, your anointing. They've never felt this kind of clarity. They've never seen someone and thought, this is God's doing. It's not just your smile.